Principal Henry Darby from out of North Carolina. He's a principal at Charleston High School. He's seen some of his students going through a very rough time financially and as far as their living conditions. One of his students was actually living under a bridge, and there was another student who lived in a car with their family members. So he ended up seeing all the hardships that they were going through with bills getting cut off and things of that nature and struggling financially. And he decided to pick up a part time job at Walmart to help out the families. So that check from Walmart actually is solely used to go towards the families. A lot of people ended up seeing this story and they actually started a GoFundMe and they're sending it to the school to help out with the students. At this school, about 90% of the students are below poverty line. So a lot of them are struggling. It's a majority of black students, and it's really good that it's somebody around to jump in and help out. I have this short news clip, and I want you guys to check out, and I will be right back with the rest of this story. So check this out, and I'll be right back. Hit that like and that share. Check this out. Fair use.
Job at a local Walmart stocking shelves to help his students. And now his community is responding, starting a GoFundMe to recognize his efforts. Henry Darby is the principal at North Charleston High School and joins us now. Principal Darby, thanks for joining us. We were super excited to have you on today. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Now, why did you decide to take on a third job, in addition to already so much that you were doing, to help out your students?
Well, I was born and reared here, and I saw the need. And I tell folk that people of my age, we basically do not ask for funds. If we were to find a way to procure the dollars ourselves, that's what we would do. So when I saw the needs of my students and so much of their parents, I decided not to ask anyone for any dollars, just to accept another job.
Your high school, sir, is 90% of the students and the families live below the poverty line. We're showing pictures of these wonderful smiling faces. They are amazing kids. You immediately started getting response to them when they saw you working at the local Walmart and then showing up at school the very next day, or hours later, I should say.
Yes, ma'am. I worked from 10 to 7 that night to that morning, and my students did find out that I do work at Walmart. Some of them thought that this type of job was beneath me, but I try to teach my students that all work that is honest is honorable. And as a result, they say that if a principal can work, so can we. So, and as a result of that, a number of my students now work at Walmart.
That is an amazing, amazing story, sir. And the money has been flowing into these GoFundMe pages that have now been started in your honor. Help fund Henry Darby in Charleston, North Charleston High School. Let Principal Henry Darby sleep is the name of another GoFundMe page. And you are seeing an overwhelming community response to your efforts. What did that make you feel like?
Ma'am, it's beyond comprehension. I never thought this would come into existence. As a matter of fact, I tried to keep it as esoteric as possible, but when the word got out, it just exploded. It got to the paper, and I am just overwhelmed with the kindness of all who have sent in their donations. Based upon the current status of America, this is so great that people can come together to help for a common cause, to help children.
You're an amazing person. Your community is calling you a guardian angel. You're helping out so many that need it. Thanks for telling your story here, sir. And great job.
Ma'am. Thank you, and I thank everybody for assisting North Charleston High School.
Absolutely, and our best to your students and your school as well.
Okay, so you all seen the news clip. Thank you, Fox, for providing that. And I just want to say this. I really admire Mr. Darby because he looked at a situation and instead of questioning himself how he could change it, he became the change. And as you see, he set a really good example for the students as well, because some of the students look like, hey, if my old principal can go and work from 10 to 6 and then come in here and be a principal all day, I can get out here and do something too. So he became a very good example for the children around him in the school. And that is something so awesome. And I think that's something that a lot of our communities need as well. And he also let the kids know, hey, if someone is willing to help you, you have to be willing to get up and help yourself too. Because it made the students look at themselves when they seen his principal get up and help them out and pitch in. And as you know, I'm not for sure if a lot of the kids are from single parent homes, but you know, whenever you're dealing with a single parent home, more than likely they are below poverty lines because everyone knows that two incomes are better than one. So I just want to send a big shout out to Principal Darby. You know, keep doing your thing, but please don't work yourself to death. You have already set a great example for these students, and you let them know in order to change, you have to be the change. You guys drop your comments below. Let me know what you think about this story. And I am signing out. Katie Talk 101. Shout out to North Carolina. See you next time.